Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 Horse Lords. In our last episode we won a pretty epic war against Cumania, as they were having some troubles with the revolt and then some other wars from other people. And we managed to take only a single county from them, but a strategically important county because it gives us a border with another realm here and prevents us being boxed in by Cumania. And I also now feel like I have a pretty good handle on how you are supposed to fight wars as nomads and against nomads, which is definitely useful to know. This guy claims he would be a better court chaplain than the Khan. Well, unfortunately, I think we're going to leave Khan Bugadai here as our chaplain. So, your request is denied. We no longer have adverse clan sentiment from holding too much land, which is good, though this guy, or this clan, doesn't seem to like us too much. They need more grazing land, which I guess means they have close to their max population. They're not that close. We're closer to our max population. That's only a relatively minor complaint on their part. We had a granddaughter born who is quick, actually. Okay, that's nice. And now that we're not at peace, let's see if we can do any interesting intrigue decisions. Let's hold war games, why not? It does cost us 30 gold, but we actually have 240 right now, so we're not too hard up for gold. I think we can afford it. We'll send out invitations. Warriors have come to your court from afar, gathering for the great war games. The impatient stomping of horses accompanies the excited cries from the spectators. As the participants salute you, you give the signal for the contest to begin. The best warrior shall win. Subutai has won the war games. His martial skill is unmatched. Well, that's not too surprising. A worthy winner. He gains a whole bunch of prestige and gold. Okay. And we get extra vassal opinion, which is nice, I suppose. So, do we want to go to war against you immediately? I think we pretty safely outnumber him. However, he does have allies. Well, this is a vassal, so I guess we don't care about him. And this guy cannot be called into war. Okay. So we have to worry about his 2.3k and I assume his vassals 1.3k as well. I think we're fairly comfortably stronger than him. The assassins are destroyed. The Hashashin are no more as their fortress and mountain hideouts burn. The last members of the once feared assassin order are hunted like animals and cut down without mercy or compassion when found. Their legacy now survives only in a best-selling series of video games by Ubisoft. Good riddance. Okay. The Mongols. Word has reached us that an ambitious Khan from beyond the Great Mountains has set out to unite the clans of the Great Steppe. It is also said by men who read the stars that this Khan is destined to become the ruler of the world. No one will rule over our people. Well, I guess this is bad news. That is perhaps an understatement. Yeah. How are we supposed to fight this Khan? The Mongol Empire. So what is the war goal of this invasion? The entire kingdom of Mongolia. Okay, well I guess the good news is that we do have some land that is not part of the kingdom, which I assume he won't end up taking. Well, we'll do what we can. Let's call our allies to war. And we'll call our vassals, of course. And they are going to come in, okay. Khotan is not going to come in. So, I mean, we could hire mercenaries, but I can't imagine we can hire enough to actually make a difference here. So they are sieging our capital, which is bad news, of course. They're going to probably siege our vassals' holdings as well. I mean, I think we have literally no chance of winning this. Or even getting a white piece. We're just going to get all titles in Kingdom of Mongolia, it looks like. So, maybe what we do is instead just ignore him, assume we're going to lose all of that land, barring these two counties, and declare war while we can against the Karakhanids here. Try to expand a little bit southwards. So, subordination of Kimak would give us 2 counties. Invasion of Turkestan would give us, I guess, 4. No, only these 3 actually. And we can actually do an invasion. We could invade Khumania for these 2. Invasion of Khotan. Which is where? It's down here. Oh, he has this land, I see. I guess it might be better to take this land in the far south, so we're just further away from the Mongols. Since we have to assume that they'll probably attack us again once they take most of our land, they'll want the rest of it. Alright, let's go for this. What have we got to lose? We can call allies in only to the invasion of Mongolia, apparently. Which is not going to be of any help. So for now, we'll just head in here. Okay, our enemy has called in one of his vassals. Our daughter is a Grey Eminence. Alright, here's our vassal's army. I guess we have to go and attack him if we can. We have lost our capital to the Mongols. Okay, we get 37% war score from fighting his army. We'll advance on his capital. Where we will catch his newly raised armies and destroy them, hopefully. Gets us to 59%. So we'll hopefully siege this, get to 64%. We'll try and fight his vassal army here. We lost another siege, one of our vassals' holdings. We did not catch the army, and wow, the Bulgars have just annexed most of Khumania. I guess they did an invasion. Well, good for them, I guess. I guess we'll try and fight this army down here. Or Or maybe it's better for us to go and try and take our war goal. That probably is better, actually. Oh, a large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived. Not now, damn it, I'm busy. Okay, we'll let them in, I guess. Yes, we'll take your gift of a eunuch, I accept. So we're down to 89% against the Mongol invasion. Okay, we'll take out this army, that's fine. Maybe we'll try to go in this way so we can fight the army as well. I assume we're going to lose a bunch of our troops if and when the Mongol invasion ends. We'd like to have the armies destroyed before that happens if possible. That brings us to 96%. And we are going to catch this here. Hopefully we get 4% from this little battle. Though I think because these two counties are occupied in presumably a separate war, we are probably not going to actually get them. So we might be better off holding off on ending this war even if we get to 100. Which we did. My son always does his homework and is on time for his lessons. He'll become diligent. Okay, and we lost to the Mongols. They have stolen all of our land and we're reduced to 2 counties for now. Oh, they built a fort. But we are still in this war. We still have 3,750 troops. We no longer have our vassals, though. We can invest in technological advances. And importantly, we do have a truce with the Mongols, or rather, they have a truce with us. For how long? 10 years. Okay, so we're safe from them for 10 years, as long as neither of our leaders die. They built a fort, but we won't be able to siege it because we're not hostile to them, so I think we just have to end this war. So we're not even at 100% anymore, which is terrible. Okay, we'll go and try and fight his armies. I assume we're actually losing ticking war score from not holding our war goal now. And he has taken our land. Oh, we do actually have a vassal available. Builds one of our counties. We also need to appoint a new court chaplain. And we'll call our vassal to war, why not? Been sent a preacher. We'll put him directly into the dungeons. Peasant accused of murder is dragged before our court. His wife and children were found butchered in the small hut they called home, and he was standing nearby covered in their blood. Despite this damning evidence, the man continues to profess his innocence. What should be done with him? We'll toss him into the dungeons, I suppose. And we gain another stewardship, that's good. So let's see if we can catch this army and fight it. Which we cannot, they're getting out on the 26th of June. So we'll just head here and take our holding back. Unless our vassal is going to take care of that for us. Not sure if he has enough men. Oh, he does, okay. So unfortunately we're not going to actually gain anything out of this now, I think. Oh, he's not even staying there. Since they are either going to lose this land before we get it, or they're going to Or we're at least not going to get these two counties because they're occupied by a third party. At least as far as I understand how these things work. Okay, let's assault this back quickly. It's back to 94%. Oh, actually, never mind. These are no longer occupied. His other war apparently ended. In a white peace. Okay, so we've got a chance. And we're not going to catch him here. Then we'll just head south and take this land. As I have difficulty distinguishing the handle from the blade of a sword. Do I? My martial power is not too bad. I would rather delegate the troublesome task of handling the troops to my Marshal Subutai. I should delegate the task to him. So we might lose one Marshal, but we would also lose the trait Stressed if that happened. And Subutai would like us. Or I should work harder on this. Yeah, we'll delegate. Okay. So we neither lost Marshal nor Stressed, that's fine. We should get a level of technology, though. Suppose we'll get Noble Customs. And we're over the clan limit as well. I guess we have to absorb clan to get rid of that. However, he would refuse, which I guess would mean we'd have to fight him, so we just have to stay over the clan limit for the moment. Alright, so we are most likely going to gain this land down here. We are safe from war from the Mongol Empire for 10 years or thereabouts. So our goal in the meantime is going to have to be to expand elsewhere, presumably to the south. Appoint no, let's not appoint Temujin as our spy master, since we want him to lead our armies. We'll appoint this eunuch, sure. We'll send him to study technology. Let's send him over here. Seems like a likely place. Okay, so we are at a pretty good numbers advantage if we fight these guys. I have to imagine this battle will give us enough war score to end this. Okay, Alkadai the Wolf is now our heir again. Which is great news. That is what we want. This battle was easy. We did not, however, get enough war score to win immediately, though. But we'll siege this and see if that does it. My prisoner is complaining about his dark cell. We'll let him rot, but also try to ransom him. Which we can't. Alright, so the occupation here has wiped out our ticking war score against us and gotten us to 100. We'll enforce our demands. We will take or vassalize all titles in the Kingdom of Turkestan belonging to this guy. I accept. Oh, we also got this land too. Excellent. We don't have two discontiguous pieces, which is even better than I was expecting. Clans want more land. We will allow that, I guess. I think we'll take the opportunity now to move our capital further away from the Mongols. Maybe we can move it up here into this nice, well-defended province in the mountains. That could be good. Not be able to change the capital again for 108 months. That's okay. And we'll grant a county, this county up here, to our single vassal. County of Ket. I guess he wants another one. I suppose we'll give him this county also. I mean, this one is slightly worse, but I think I'd rather hold on to... hold on to 3 adjacent counties. So this is Balkash. Okay then. So we're not just dead. We are still alive. We have some dubious avenues for expansion. We have these guys to our south, who are probably pretty strong, certainly compared to us after we lost a whole bunch of land there. We have the Bulgars, who are also probably extremely strong. Ooh, actually, they only have 2,800. Maybe we have a chance to take some land from them. They are defending in another war. And are losing, okay. Interesting. Why don't you just stay here for the moment? My prisoner here is complaining about his dark cell, or her dark cell, excuse me. We will try to ransom her. Nope, not interested. We'll let her rot then. Do we have any other prisoners eligible for ransom? Just the one, it seems. Also, Khotan is now being invaded by the Mongols. In the subjugation war, so that would probably end up in them gaining all of this land, which is real bad news for us, but we definitely aren't just dead. However, we might be looking at a short campaign here if the Mongol Empire continues to rampage out of control, which is the kind of thing that they like to do. So, for now, we'll continue and see if we can survive long enough to get out of trouble here. But we're out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here for now. So thanks for watching, and join me again next time.